As all the world of football focuses on World Cup over in Qatar, there is still the small matter of the Vanarama National League, and Knox County are now back your leaders once again. But will they still be there this weekend? We're going to take a look at it, all of it next. That's right, folks. Palmer's game with another prediction video today. We look forward to match number 20 over in the Van League, of course, and we'll get to that in just a second. If you know, stop your subscribe. World Cup related, non-league related, Blackburn Rovers related. We're going to all hear boys under one roof. That's right. Knox County leading Deadpool FC by just 1 point, as of course it started to pick up again over in the Vanarama National League. Who will be there at the tip of the top of the table at the end of this weekend? We'll take a look at it, all of it, in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VRPs. They are the patrons, of course. But anyway, let's get back into it. Of course, go back to our business, our roots right here. Of course, we are talking a lot about World Cup, but of course, the Vanarama National League, the EFL League 2 and League 1 will still be playing games quite consistently over the next month. So we're going to keep an eye on that as well. So let's get into it and have a look at these games. Of course, recapping the results from last weekend. Kicking it off with Aldershot, a big 2-1, a loss for their Maidenhead, picking up the victory. I went the other way. Borehamwood also lost to Woking. They've fallen off the face of the earth. 1-0 win for Woking. I went with a 2-1 win for Borehamwood on that one. Bromley with a draw against Halifax down 1-1 in the end. 1-0 win for me. Look at this. Absolutely miserable stuff. Knox County a big 2-0 win over Eastleigh. Got the one bang on the nose. Oldham could be going down. I cannot believe it. Oh, double relegation on the cards. 2-0 loss against Barnet. 1-1 for me. Scunthorpe also lost to Maidstone 2-0. I went the other way. Solihull also lost. What is going on? No home wins so far. Dagenham and Redbridge big 3-0 win over Solihull Moors. Southend United though back to business. 2-0 win for them. They are the team to avoid. They look good. They look prepared. I think they could actually even compete for that number 1 spot if shit doesn't get real anytime soon as well. So got that one close to the money. Torquay lost, got spanked by Chesterfield also, who's starting to show up again. 5-1 win on the road. Wealdstone, of course, picked up a monster draw against Wrexham, of course, denying their top spot. Yeovil with 3-1 win over Gateshead. I went with a 1-0 win there. And Altrincham big 2-1 win at the end as well. So I did pretty wank atrocious on my picks. This is the table as it stands. Knox County 1 point clear over Wrexham. Chesterfield with a game in hand. They could win that. They could be 3 points clear or 3 points adrift of Wrexham in second spot. So bear that in mind. It could really get spicy at the moment. But keep an eye on Woking, though. They're in it as well. Take a look at, of course, the Prediction League. Take a bloody bow. Corey Trout out of nowhere with nine piece. Well done to you, sir. Where have you been? Oh, bloody Prediction League. And let's take a look where he is in the league, actually. Corey Brout. Where are you? He's down there in 15th. He's got a long way to go. But we've got to give him the belief that he can actually challenge. And it's not all about winning right now. Of course, we do have the Predictor of the Month. And that 9 piece could actually give you in great shape for winning the November Predictor of the Month. So well done to you, and well done to everybody else who keep on believing in the Prediction League right here at the Vanarama National League. Old school, Cutley Forsyth non-league, free to enter. Get your name in lights and see if you can beat Corey Brown this time around, of course. Let's take a look at the next round of games then coming at you this coming weekend. It is the 19th. Of course, a lot of focus will be at Qatar 2022, but these games take place before that. So if you've got nothing better to do, go support your local club here. Go down to Barnet, go down to Maidenhead, Gateshead, give them some love and give them some of your money, as of course you've got to back the boys, back your grassroots footy. Kicking it all off though with Dagenham up against Scunthorpe United. That's of course kicking off on the 19th. They don't play each other according to my eyes. In fact, they've played each other twice. Tell a lie. Dagenham though, 75% form for them right now. Just 1 defeat past 6 up against the Scunthorpe side. Just 1 win in 6 for them. 25% form for them as well. They have also could be going down as well. Which is monster. It would be monster if Scunthorpe and Oldham both go down from this relegated, because they are two pretty high-ranking clubs, realistically. That's the picture of the at Dagenham. It was a 3-3 draw back in January 2014. Dagenham are picking up a 3-0 win over Solihull Moors, back-to-back clean sheets. In fact, they scored 8 goals in the last 3 games combined. Up against the Scunthorpe side, of course, have just scored 1 goal in the last 3 games. Of course, got basic odds on here. Basic odds go in favour of Dagenham. They are favoured to win this game. What do you guys think about this one? I'm backing, of course, Dagenham with the 1-0 win to get the 3 points and move up the chains. Next, of course, we have Dorking taking on Bromley. That's right. Coming at you also on the 19th of November. Places are just the one time. Talking though, just 1 win in 6, 33% form for them right now. They're of course in mid-table. Bromley in 70% form for them right now. Bromley are free falling down to 10th. They could do with some results and fast. They haven't won the last 8 games. The last picture there was in Dorking back in December 2019. It was a 3-0 win for Dorking. Dorking though, unfortunately, coming to this on the back of a 2-0 loss to Southend. Bromley with a draw against Halifax Town, but the odds back Bromley on the road here. They're favoured to win this game, and of course a win could actually put them back in the playoffs, up as high as 7th. as for Dorking win for them, they could actually leapfrog Bromley up to 10th in the table. But I'm going to back a 2-1 win for Bromley, make a push once again for back into the playoff contention to see if they can at least get into it before the end of the calendar year. Next, of course, we have Barnet. They were taking on Torquay. That's right, coming at you over at Barnet. Played each other 19 times, 2005. We've got 5 wins for Barnet, 7 wins for Torquay, 7 draws, of course. Just one defeat, about 6 though for Barnet right now. 67% form for them right now. Torquay, though, 1 win in 6. 33% form. I said 1 defeat and 6 for Barnet heading into this. Anyway, last time played in Barnet was a 2-1 win for Barnet back in November 2021. Of course, Barnet picked up a 1-win over Chelmsford. That was in the FA Cup back on the 14th of November. Possibly replay on that one. Meanwhile, of course, Torquay with a big stomping 5-1 loss by Derby, 5-0 loss in the FA Cup replay as well after drawing with them 2-2 way back when. Of course, but the odds for this game up against Barnet are favoured to win this game, so if you want to back anybody, back them. Going to go with a 1-0 win for Barnet, again pushing them into the mix, maybe as high as 5th in the tier. But kicking off forward is Chesterfield, of course, big win last week, now up against Solihull. But what a game of the day right here. Solihull's in pretty shit form right now. It's a 5th, 6th spot right now. I'm looking at the wrong table, I think. But anyways, 25% form for them without a win in 6. Chesterfield, though, unbeaten in the last 7 games, 92% form for them. They played each other 9 times since 2018. 2 was Chesterfield, 5 for Solihull, and 2 draws, of course. Last time played each other at Chesterfield was a 3-2 win for Solihull back in February 2022. Chesterfield with a big 5-1 win over Torquay. Of course, Solihull were dragged to penalties, losing a Hartlepool in the end, 4-3 in the FA Cup first round. But the odds for this one, backing Chesterfield, have got their tails right back up and have got a game in hand as well, I believe, to close in on Wrexham. I think that table was way off. I'm going to go with a 3-2 win, another goal fest, and another long game. But of course, going in favour of Chesterfield. Kicking off forward is Gateshead. Gateshead taking on Southend. That's right, come at you over in Gateshead if the computer decides to do it. What's going on here? Let's go. There we go. No, that's not it. We're going to go Gateshead up against Solihull Moors. No, Southend United. Come on, switch on. I'm in World Cup zone here, guys. I'm in World All zone, so I'm a little bit all a la Super the Platz, as they say. They never play each other though. Gateshead up against Southend. Zero matches. Gateshead also 8% form for them right now. Haven't won in the last 6. Southend though unbeaten in the last 6. 92% form for them right now. Looking pretty good. They also beat Dorking last round 2-0 win. Of course, that was over at Roots Hall. Gateshead though 3-1 loss against Yeovil. But of course, back to Southend right now. They're red hot. And I think the sky is the limit for Southend. I think the gap between themselves and top spot might be too big. But if you get back up there, if they get back up to into the playoffs, they could be party poopers for one of these high flyers at the moment. I am back in, of course, a Southend 2-0 win for them over Gateshead. They finally, looks like they got their act together. Woking up against Altrincham coming at you as well this 19th of November. Played each other 16 times, 5 9 wins for Woking, 4 for Altrincham, 3 draws. Of course, Woking though unbeaten in the last 7 games. Of course, 92% form for them. They're also red hot right now, 4th in the table. Altrincham though 42% form for them. Up against a couple of wins in the last 6. Where are they? They're down into 17th right now. Last time played each other in Woking was a 3-2 win for Woking back in October 2021. Woking though pick up a bit of a Borehamwood, back to back clean sheet, 4 clean sheets on the spin for Woking. Airtight defence. Up against the Altrincham side, picking up a 2-1 win over York. Woking are red hot favourites, of course, to win this game. And of course, a win for them. They could actually go to 3rd. And of course, we could be starting to close in on the likes of Knox County and co. 2-1 win for me for Woking on this one. Can they do it? We'll see very, very soon. Halifax Town up against Borehamwood. Of course, coming at you at Halifax Town. Of course, Halifax, the host, 58% form for them right now, winning 3 of the last 6. Up against the Borehamwood side, just 1 win in 6, 42% form for them heading into this match. Of course, they played each other 12 times, 2015. Of course, 2 wins for Halifax, 6 for Borehamwood, 4 draws, of course. Last time played in Halifax, it was a 1-1 win for Borehamwood back in January 2022. In fact, Borehamwood unbeaten against Halifax over the last 6, pick up 4 wins and a couple of draws as well. However, Borehamwood did lose last time around against Woking, with Halifax picking up a 1-1 draw on the road against Bromley. The odds here very, very tight, going in favour of Borehamwood, who are in 7th spot. Halifax Town are starting to climb the table in 16th spot, because very, very tight, and I'm gone with a tight one as well. 1-1 in the end, point apiece. Don't know who's going to be happy with that. Let me know down below. Maidenhead up against Eastleigh, of course, coming at you as well this coming weekend. Played 26 times, 2005, 7 wins for Maidenhead, 15 wins for Eastleigh. I've got 4 draws, of course. Maidenhead, though, 42% form for them right now, winning twice of the last 6. Up against the Eastleigh side, winning 3 of the last 6. 50% form for them heading into this match. Last time around, though, over in Maidenhead, it was a 2-2 draw back in February 2022. Maidenhead picking up a 2-1 win over Aldershot, with, of course, Eastleigh picking up a loss, a 2-0 loss to Knox County, of course, tabletop of high flyers right now. The odds right here, right now, back Eastleigh, of course, they are favoured they're in 8th. A win for them, they could go as high as 5th. Up against the Maidenhead side, of course, are down in mid-table, 13th, not too shabby, but of course, it's going to be a bridge too far. I think 1-0 win for Eastleigh in my eyes. Let me know, of course, your thoughts on this one. Maidstone up against Oldham, of course, coming at you in Maidstone. Played each other one time since 2018. We'll talk about that shortly. Maidstone, though, just 1 win in 6, 33% form for them right now. Oldham without a win in 4 now. If actually 4 defeats on the spin, 33% form for them heading into this. Of course, that one result was a 2-0 win for Oldham back in the FA Cup in December 2018. Oldham, though, 2-0 loss against Barnet, just 1 goal scored in the last 4 games, of course. Meanwhile, Maidstone with a big 2-0 win of a Scunthorpe monster win for them. They are favoured as well to win this game. Maidstone to take the W. And of course, they're in 20th up against Oldham's 21st spot. Both sides need results and they need them fast. Going to go with a 2-1 win for Maidstone because I think Oldham are really, really shit. And of course, next up we have a zinger. Well, not really. It's the tabletoppers Knox County up against Yeovil, of course, coming at you in Knox County. Now, these two sides have played each other 24 times, done 8 wins to Knox County, 10 wins to Yeovil, 6 draws, of course. Knox County, though, unbeaten in the last 6, 83% form for them right now. Yeovil, just 1 win of 6, 33% form for them heading into this. Last round, though, over in Knox County, it was a 1-1 draw back in March 2022. They're actually unbeaten against Yeovil over the last 5, pick up 3 wins and a couple of draws. Yeovil, though, 3-1 win over Gateshead most recently to put themselves into 19th. Knox County with a 2-0 win over Eastleigh to regain top spot. They are red hot favourites, of course. Don't even touch the Yeovils because I think they're going to get stumped on this one. Going to go with a 3-1 win, Knox County to take it to the house. And then, of course, we have Deadpool FC up against Aldershot over in Wales, of course. Now, these two sides have played each other 18 times 2013. 8 wins to Wrexham, 7 wins to Aldershot, 3 draws, of course. Wrexham, though, 92% form for them, winning 5 of the last 6. Up against the Aldershot side, who've won 3 of the last 6. 50% form for them, won 3 and lost 3, of course. Last time played in Wales was a 4-1 win for Wrexham back in February 2022. Just 1 defeat of the last 4 between, or 5, I don't know, 4 between Wrexham and Aldershot. Of course, Aldershot 2-1 loss to Maidenhead. Most recently, Wrexham with that 0-0 draw against Wealdstone. That's right. But the odds, they're of course back your Welsh wonders here. They're red hot favourites. I do think they'll win this game. 2-0 win. Keep the heat on Knox County into another match. Indeed. Next up, of course, we have York City up against Wealdstone. That's right. Of course, coming at you on the it's the final game of the 19th of November. Pleasure than ever. These two sides. York, though, 70% form for them right now without a win in 6. They're in trouble. Free fall. Actually in 11th ish, 12th even. Wealdstone, though, 25% form for them. They're 14th at the moment, of course. Wealdstone, though, the 0-0 draw against Wrexham in the Battle of the W's. York with a 2-1 loss against Altrincham. But the odds, I don't even have any odds. It's so red raw on this. I have no idea. In fact, basic odds, I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Go in favour of York. They are favoured to win this game. Wealdstone, of course, going to take the L according to this. I'm back in the draw, though. A point apiece. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Let me know. And if I'm right, suddenly, this is what the table will look like. Of course, Knox County will have that 1-point lead over Wrexham. Chesterfield, of course, are breathing down there with a game in hand, might I add. Of course, looking on and then with Woking, Southend, Barnet, and then Eastleigh in the playoffs. Going down Gateshead, Torquay, Scunthorpe, and Oldham. What a zinger that would be down the foot of the table. That's, of course, my take on it, guys. Be sure to use this link here to get involved with the Pickaroos. And, of course, we'll see who is top spot next weekend, of course. But until then, guys, go smash your subscribe, smash your thumbs up, smash the little bell. We go again, guys, very, very soon. But, of course, keep an eye on it. Even though the World Cup's going on in Qatar, the games are still being played on your turf. Support your local team. Get out there. And, of course, watch some grassroots footy.